Mic check. Hello, dear viewers. I'm your host Rakesh here with the webinar Euro USD and GBP USD technical analysis for 5th of August 2021. Please let me know if the sound is through and you can see the video. Oh, yeah, MGA like always is on time. Hello, everyone, he says. Hello, MGA, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining us in time. It is very important to join in time so that you understand everything. I'm sure that you guys are sharing it with the friends and families or the ones who are in need to know the technicals. Today session is actually dedicated to only technicals because today something special is happening in market, and I will reiterate it when we are talking about it, because everything that is happening today is about technicals. All the charts I have seen just now after before 15 minutes, I have seen all the charts again, and yesterday what we were talking about, now you will see the powers of technical in today's session. Okay, like always I have to do some formalities, or I mean some formal language I have to speak, that all the views or opinions or the ideas that are discussed in this webinar are of my own, and Dukas Copy has, as a bank, has nothing to do with it, because I'm not their employee. And in this session we will be taking care of the major pairs, that is the pairs with the US dollar and the major currencies. And then if the time permits, we will also take some questions and queries from the viewers. And in this session we will be strictly talking about only technical aspects, no fundamentals, no rate reviews, nothing. As a technical analyst, we know that everything is priced in charts, so we will look at charts only. Okay, now in this program we will only be using the candlesticks charts, no bar charts, no other charts. We'll try to find out the key levels for all pairs, and we will see how to trade from them. To find out key levels, sometimes we will try to use line charts just to find the levels. Okay, now if you're new to technical analysis, again I will request you to go to the channel homepage and go to the playlist, and there you will search for the profitable candlestick patterns and the profitable chart patterns playlist. This will help you in understanding what we are doing all here in this live webinar. And at the end of session I'll be taking the questions from the viewers, so that you can request, so I request you to keep your questions to be asked till the end of the session, or otherwise you can ask them in the chat and I will answer them at the end of the session. And yeah, last but not least, this webinar is only for the information or to enhance your knowledge about the charts, how to read them. You have to do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. Do not trade solely on the basis of what I say. Okay, with this I'm done with the formality, and we can have a risk disclaimer. Hello, Damien. Hello, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for a feedback on perfect audio and video. So yeah, let's roll down the risk disclaimer. It is a standard one that the trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk. Everybody knows. If not, then this is for you. It is not suitable for all investors, and you should never take a trade based on what you see in this video. Okay, you should observe this. If you like it, if you think that you can take this risk, go ahead. If you cannot take this risk, no, it is not a video to encourage you to trade. Okay, it is a video to encourage to take informed decisions based on the levels that we not create but we identify on the charts. All right, with this let's jump to the first chart of today. All right, we did not remove the lines from yesterday intentionally because we wanted to also have a live review of what we talked yesterday, what we said yesterday, and what is happening today. So yesterday we were saying that there is a chance that the price will now go back to test this area here, to test it as a fresh support. And as of now, the price is giving us a bearish pin bar on the daily candle, and it is right on the resistance, or you can say previous support, which now is acting as a resistance for the price to go higher. I'm switching it to 4 hourly. You see how this area which was previous area of interest, you see how this was a support here, resistance here, again resistance here. The price could not close above this level. Again it was acting as a resistance, and finally when the price came and closed above this, it acted as a support. And now also this area was acting as a support for the price, but no, because the price has to go down because of this bearish engulfing candle here. So after 50% or maybe 38% of this candle, the price started going down, and now it is suggesting us that it is engulfing these two bullish candles sooner or later if it is able to close or give us a range below this. So why I'm telling all this is because we are expecting the price to go down here. This bearish candle here suggests us that the down move is possible. So should you sell here? No. Like I said, you should be looking for a selling opportunity at the recent resistance. So in this case, this recent resistance was this previous support. This was the support. When this is broken, next time this will act as a resistance. I did not draw it for some reasons, I don't know, but if you create a horizontal line, where are my, okay, here are horizontal lines. If you create a horizontal line at the lows of this, you will see that this area could act as a resistance. Okay, but since we are not opening trades based on the 4-hour charts, so this is only for an information that when a support is broken, it tends to act as a resistance. So that area may provide you an opportunity to enter the market. But should you enter a sell position now? No, because the price has not closed yet. There are still 53 minutes to go and close this candle, and this is 4-hourly candle. So if you're trading on 4-hourly candles, your targets will also be based on 4-hourly, and your stop loss will also be based on 4-hourly. So should you open a sell position at the close of this candle if it closes at the current levels? Let us see. You remember one of our friends said that risk to reward ratio is what we have to check. So you will be risking approximately 20 pips here, and your recent or the next level of support is at around 42 points. So risking 20 points and gaining 42 points. Is it a good idea to take the trade? Let me know in the chat. Then we will discuss more about it later. But first let me know in the chat, do you think that it is a good idea to open a short position if this candle closes right now? Because this will be a confirmation that now the downtrend has started. But this will be a good idea to go short this pair with stop loss at around 1.1857 and taking profits at the next level of support. Because your answer to this question will let me know that whether my viewers understand me completely or not. Okay, and okay, the price can go up to this area, then from here it can reverse its direction. But if it fails to reverse the direction from this area, the next area of support will be 1.17518. We have marked it on our daily chart as well as on the 4-hour chart. Okay, and after that immediately it is 1.1704, which is also a weekly upswing pivot, and we are actually expecting the price to go at least to 1.1751 region to act as a support. But our expectations will be met, it is not for sure, because this is the market. If the buyers are very aggressive and they want to take the market up, because it has once bounced off from the weekly line, so there is a possibility that those who could not buy here, they may get a chance to buy and open their positions here. So they may be very aggressive and they may not even allow the price to go back to 1.17518. Demin says, could you please repeat the pips? Yeah, pips I was saying is that based on the 4-hour chart, my friend, I was asking this question that suppose now still there is a countdown to candle close. You see here there is a countdown to candle close. It says that there is still 50 minutes left to close this candle. But I say that suppose this candle closes here. Okay, this is a bearish engulfing candle. If this candle closes here, and I say that at current levels you have an opportunity to open a sell position with a stop loss at around 1.1857 levels, that is just high of this candle plus 2 pips. Okay, and 20 pips is your stop loss, and your potential profit is this area of support, which is around 40 points away at around 1.1798 or 1.1800 levels. Do not take the trade. Okay, Damien, could you please elaborate it in words that why you don't want to open this trade? That will be even a better answer. If you can tell me why you will not open, what is the reason behind that, why you will not open a trade? because the support is close, or you don't like this bearish engulfing candle, or you think that no, I don't like Euro USD, I like GBP more. What reason you will give for not shorting this pair right now? I'm waiting for Damien to answer, and maybe we'll take cue from him why he will not short. Okay, I will also not short at the current price, but why Damien will not short, that will give us some hint about maybe he is, because he's a 2040 is not 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Exactly, 2040 is 1:2 risk to reward ratio, and we don't want to. Can you see my answer? No, your answer is not there. I have not seen your answer. MGA, your answer is not visible. 20 to 40 pips. Yes. MGA, your answer is not visible to me. I'm sorry. No, no answer from MGA yet. Okay, so yes, 20 to 40 is still 1:2 risk to reward ratio. There are some aggressive traders who are comfortable with 1:2 risk to reward ratio, but then they have to be correct 6 times in a row, or not in a row, sorry, 6 times out of 10 trades, or say 60 times out of 100 trades to be profitable. But if you are taking the trades only if you have 1:3 risk to reward ratio or more, then you have to take minimum 3 trades right out of 10 to be successful, which is an easier job statistically. Okay, and if you are observing the technical levels or the key levels and taking trades only from them, then there is a chance answers are taking time to load. All right, so there is a chance that your okay, so I was saying if you're trading from the key levels, then there is a chance that you will get a much higher risk to reward ratio, which is very good, because in sometimes you may even get 1:10 or 1:8, 7, 6 risk to reward ratio. That is, you will have to only 1 or 2 trades to be successful in the long run. So these are called A plus plus trades, and what I will say 1:3 risk to reward ratio is A trade, A plus trade, and if you have 1:6 or 1:8 risk to reward ratio, that is A plus plus trade. Okay, and there is something called scaling, the scaling of position and then ranging of positions, that we can learn in the risk management if I tend to talk about that risk management someday. But right now we will be focusing on what are the key levels here. Okay, the price we are expecting to go down, but since the yesterday there was a bullish pin bar here, and that is also at the support, so there is a chance that the price may go up from here. So now you may be thinking that sometime Rakesh says that the price is going to go down, and sometimes he is saying price is going to go up. Then where is actually the price going? So friends, we are not here to guess where the price is going, but we are here to go along with the market when we get a confirmation from the market. Till now we have no confirmation. Why? One thing is that the price has to go below this low to confirm us that yes, now okay, the buyers are not in control of the market, or you can say those buyers who are very aggressive here are now out of the market, because the stop losses might be below this, and the stop losses will get triggered. Now when stop loss gets triggered for a long position, then stop loss tends to open a sell position in the market on the market price, which means that if somebody is trying to buy lower prices, these stop losses will give them that price, and the price will reduce very fast, like an avalanche in a mountain. If somebody is from Switzerland, he will understand that when there is a snow on the mountains and an avalanche occurs, it takes everything along with it. My chat is not working. No, your chat is working, but I cannot see your answers. Okay, so here when the price is going down, and eventually if it goes below this low here around 1.1828 levels, then it will trigger the sell positions which will be there to stop the losses of the buyers, and it will even push the price down more towards the support zone, that is 1.1800 levels. I hope you understand the psychology behind what I am trying to say here. That is more important, because if you understand this, you can understand everything that we are talking about here. Psychology is important. Right now, of course, sellers are trying to push the price low because they have met a resistance here, and at resistance they will open the sell positions, but they are not good enough to push all the way down below from where the buyers actually started buying. So because they have failed to bring the price below this level, so we are not sure where the market is headed. But since they have closed below the body, or they are trading below the body, so where this candle opened, they are able to push the price lower than that, but they have failed to close below the low of this candle from where the price, or from where the buyers actually started to buy, or they were very aggressive. See, this candle opened at around 1.1848, this green candle. It went down, and then they came a level from where the buyers were so aggressive, they pushed the price up and eventually closed the candle higher. At the opening of current candle, the price went down. It did not go up or much up, it went down, but the buyers were so aggressive, they did not even allow yesterday's price to come, or say previous 4 hours price to come. So that means buyers are still in control of the market. To put them out, we need to close a candle below the low of this candle. You have to understand that. So when positions are closed in the middle of a down market, the ST stop sell itself push the market even lower. Yes, this is something called short squeeze. No, no, no. When the positions are closed in the middle of a down market, no, 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 my friends. No, 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 no. When the positions are closed in the middle of a down market, the stop loss sell. It is not, stop loss is not a sell. Stop loss in the down market will be a buy order. So because if position, which positions are closed, you mean, Damien? Are you short or you long? It depends upon which side of the market you started your position. If I understand your what you have written here, stop loss sell itself. Yes, stop loss sell will push the market down if you are in a long position. Right now, say if you are in a long position, like suppose the buyers here, they all are long, and where do you think they have kept their stop losses? They must have kept their stop losses below this candle's low. Don't you think so? Yes. Just say yes if you agree to this. If their stop loss is, say, below this candle here, yeah, long, okay, I got it. So if the stop loss is below this, and when the market slowly goes down, what do you think when the stop losses get triggered, what will happen? There are so many stop losses because there will be so many long people here, so many stop losses here. Stop loss means that if the price goes below this, sell my position at market. So if that happens, then if the price comes here, there will be a lot of selling happening and the price will fall very fast from there. Yeah, Damon, I hope you got the idea. Yes, you are in sync with me. So yes, thank you very much for understanding. So let's draw something more. Okay. All right. Let's move to the next chart. Actually, we have talked for 20 minutes only for this. So my friends, we will get a confirmation when we see a close below this candle's low, but then also it will not be a good idea to sell because the support is very close and the stop loss will be very far. So as of now, we are just in an observation mode as when talk about euro US dollar. Talk about the Great Britain pound. Yes, here also some sort of congestion only. There is not a clear direction of the market. You see, yesterday there was a bearish pin bar, but today there was no follow up. Of course, there was small follow up, but eventually the buyers came in just to push the price even higher than the yesterday's opening. So there's no clear direction. I think we need a better, clearer direction. As of now, the recent high that price has broken is this one and is currently trading higher than that. If we see a higher high than this one, this recently made high, which is at around 1.3983, there is a possibility then that the price may go back to 1.400, which is very close, and after that maybe this region which we have marked on our chart. On the downside, we have this recent support at 1.3910, and then after 1.3670, of course Fibonacci levels will act small supports on the way. Yeah, nothing much on the Great Britain pound because the movement is not much. So because there's no movement, so we cannot be sure where the price is headed. But if it goes up, we have these two levels of resistance, and in between this support, which acted as a good resistance here, may also give some support, resistance, because it is also inclining or coinciding with the 78.6. From this chart, because it is daily chart, it looks like it is very close, but it is not very close. Okay, it is approximately 157 points away. So there's quite a resistance for the price to move. There's not much room for us to play in this market, but yes, once the price reaches here 1.4190 level or this area, we will have a good opportunity to go short in this one because the market has started a down move. I hope you got the idea. So it is like a wait and watch in the Great Britain pound also. I know you might be thinking that okay, talking with Rakesh is very boring because he's only looking at the daily charts. But if you really want me to do scalping with you guys, like on 1 hour time frame and maybe 30 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, we can do that too. But for that, you have to be very quick. I can arrange for that also, that we can trade together from here in the live webinar on 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 60 minutes. I can show you where to open trades, where to close them, where to keep stop losses, where to take profits. But in that case, I will be only available for 1 hour live. Then after, you will be on your own. If you are okay for this, or if you are up for such a webinar, let me know in the chat. Yes, we are up for it, and maybe I will ask Dickers Copy Webinars team to allow me a slot for that. Okay. All right. For the next daily, we have New Zealand dollar here. Yeah, like I was saying, that it is pure technicals that we are going to discuss today. We said that okay, till the time we don't see a close below, we are not confirmed. In the Great Britain pound, no movement, no direction. In the New Zealand dollar, it is a break of the ascending triangle to the upside, and the measured target is 0.7170, and the candles are headed in the direction. Yesterday we saw a bearish pin bar. Today there was no follow through. Why? Because technically there was a resistance line of the rising channel which had been broken to the upside, and now that channel's resistance is acting as a support. So this is pure technicals that is in play. I prefer higher time frame trading, MGA. That is the best thing that you can do actually. Higher time frame is good because it has less noise. All right, so here what we are expecting now, we are expecting the price to be bought back again, and at every resistance we have to be cautious. If you are actually looking for a buying opportunity, I think this may be a good idea to open a trade, because you might be thinking that the resistances are very close, but you see, if a rising channel is broken to the upside, that means a lot of upside or a lot of steam is still there in this market. So really, I'm expecting the market now to go like this, like this. Okay, at least this area I'm expecting the market to go 0.7170. Maybe if we draw a channel like this, there is a possibility that the market will now go like this to to achieve these broken targets. Okay, but this is just my speculation. Opening a trade in this direction with this thing at current levels, if you say you open a trade at right now, then you will have stop loss of around 30 points. But if you look for the profits, It is almost 109 or 110 points. Maybe you should close your position at around 100 points, but still you have 1:3 risk to reward ratio. I will not say that buy this because I'm not supposed to say that, but you understood the meaning of it, right? Let's talk about the Australian dollar. Okay, Australian dollar has reacted to the falling channels support line, okay, and is now currently right now when we are talking about it, it is trading at 0.7412, which is a previous support here and a previous resistance here on the 29th of last month, and this level was also a resistance on 1st of September last year. So this is an important level where the price is sitting right now. Yesterday's bearish pin bar could not see a follow through here, so yeah, there is a chance that this resistance will break. Okay, this resistance, there is a fair amount of chance that this resistance will break, but if this resistance is broken, then where is the next resistance? This channel's rising line, higher line, is a small dynamic resistance for the price in the coming time, but on the higher time frame we have this line here, which was a neckline of the broken head and shoulder, which will be acting as a good resistance for the price when it comes up to this region. So essentially the resistance is very close at 0.7457 area. I will just mark it because this is the confluence of the resistances. If the price goes here, it will be very difficult for the price to go higher than this in the case of Australian dollar, although it has reacted to the low of falling channels support line. So for a falling channel support line, should you open a buy position at here at these positions? No, you should be looking for a selling opportunity. So what is possible here is, now there are actually two things possible here. One is that it goes into the confluence of resistances and then break below like this. Another possibility is that the buyers are aggressive and they push the price higher. Maybe the price will take support here and then eventually push higher and maybe go higher like this. But in that case, we will be looking for a selling opportunity at a later stage here. Why? Because in the long run, the price is falling and we need a better selling opportunity. Even if we fail here, we will have a small stop loss and a huge risk to reward ratio because we will be targeting the bottom of this falling channel. I hope you got the idea. Now you might be asking that why you will ignore these lines here, this support and this support line here when we go down, because they are broken here. In the process they will break here and they will have no significance when the price has finally come to this stage. Okay, this is also again a simple speculation or hypothesis, but we will keep them on the chart just to keep a review or a track of where the price is going. Okay, talking about the USD JPY moving in a channel, trying to test the channel's resistance line, and if it does so, in this chance, I think that the price will be able to break this channel resistance. Now you might be thinking that why I think so suddenly, because yesterday there was a bullish engulfing on the support level, and now today there is a follow up, although it is not very strong because this level was of support in the past, so that is why this is acting as a resistance now. But tomorrow if there is a long candle, then it can break above this falling channel. Why? Because see the channel, how the price moves in a channel, it tests the highs, then it tests the lows, it tests the highs, then it tests the lows. Here the price has failed to test the lows, so that means the buyers are aggressive, they want to push the price higher. There is a chance that after striking here the price may pull back a bit, but it has to break. That is what I am thinking about it. But you should buy this candle? No. Should you buy USD JPY? No, because we are looking for a buying opportunity above 112.18, or otherwise if something of this sort happens, maybe you can look for a buying opportunity at such a stage. Okay, yeah. And on the bigger horizon, this market is in an uptrend. Till the time it does not break below this 107.47, we have to be looking for a buying opportunities only, not for the selling opportunities. I hope you understood the idea. USD CAD, yeah, it is again pure technicals. Why pure technicals? Price is in a bigger trading range from 1.26 to 1.46 area, and here there was a rising channel on the daily chart. The channel got broken. A breaking channel, when the price again goes back to the channel support line, it acts as a resistance and the price break down. Now this is what is happening right now. So what is next now in this price? I think USD CAD is looking for 1.2364 to be seen, maybe this week or maybe next week. This is what I'm expecting. So should you open a sell position here? Let us see. The stop loss is around 80 pips. Take profit is at around 120 pips. If you are comfortable with this, go ahead. I don't think somebody is comfortable because it is 2.5, approximately 2 points now, 1:2. I don't think that you will be comfortable with this. But if you believe that 1.2364 is a minor support because the price has not respected it much in the past, then you can all the way go and open a short position here with the targets of these lows here at 1.20644. But also keep in mind that the price has already tested this level. The buyers were very aggressive last week, last to last week, and there is a chance that the buyers are now looking for another opportunity to open a buy position in this market. But technically the sellers are in control of the market right now, at least for today. The market opened at around 1.2544 and it saw a high of 0.25448. So after opening today's market, it is only selling and selling, and right now the market is trading near the lows of today. 1.2474 was the low, and right now market is trading at 1.2483, just 10 pips above the low of today. So USD CAD is quite weak. Talking about the USD CHF, yesterday's bullish candle is giving some energy to the USD CHF to the upside, but there is no follow up. Today's candle is a doji. That means buyers are not sure whether we should go and take the market up, and sellers are even not sure whether they should take the market down. So expect some churning of price here. Churning is like up and down movement for a few hours and days. Okay, that means the price may go nowhere and then eventually may break down or break out to the upside, but only time will tell. Maybe what we are expecting here in this one is we are actually looking for a short opportunity here at this level here. Yeah, on the 4 hours, nothing much. No tradable position. If you look for a selling opportunity on the 4 hour, maybe this symmetrical triangle resistance may offer you an opportunity, but it has a long way to go. Approximately 24th of August, 17th to 24th of August, maybe we can get an opportunity in this market. Talking about EUR GBP, very close to the recent support of 0.8472. If we have to actually test what happens here, we have to keep an eye on these levels. These are very important levels, my friends. See how this level of 0.8472 in the past has given a big boost for the euro buyers. They actually bought it against the pound and eventually were able to push it back to 0.8719. That is almost 250 points from this low. You see here, almost 250 points from the lows, and now after that the price has not tested this area again. So when it is going to test this area this time, expect the buyers to push it again back to the same range or maybe more, or if it breaks below this and closes a candle below this 0.8472, they will definitely go and expose 0.8277. Now my friends, this is my personal opinion. Again, I am just thinking that the sellers will be able to break 0.84723 area. Why? I will explain you why. You see this long-term rising trend line? Maybe now you will be able to see on the weekly maybe. Okay, you see this weekly line. Oh, what happened to this line? What is this? Wait a minute. Did somebody move my line? I'm sorry. This line is supposed to be here. Okay. Oh, my line is wrong. Man, I'm so sorry. Yeah, actually it is already broken. Oh yes, it is already broken. So since they were able to break the weekly line, so do you think that this will cause much problem to the sellers? So I don't think so. So that is what I'm saying, that there is a possibility that this 0.8472 is now vulnerable, and if the candle closes below this level 0.8472, then it will be exposing 0.8277, and in this case my friends, it will be approximately 200 pips. And if we have a possibility to gain approximately 200 pips, how can we target them? Okay, how can we target them? We let the candle close below this, level, and then we will be looking for a selling opportunity when there is a retest. If we sell this market at the retest here, then it will give us a very good risk to reward ratio. Approximately here is where we will be selling with the small stop loss above, almost 20 to 30, maybe 50 points. Okay, but on the downside we have 180 pips still to make. So this is a very good risk to reward ratio to target in this market. So euro GBP is a currency which you would be keeping a sharp eye on. Okay, you need to look for a test of 0.8472. Either the market will break there, or maybe hold it and push back up. If it goes up, we don't have to open a position, because the recent broken weekly line will be acting as resistance. I hope you are right and euro GBP reaches 0.827 for cheap euros. Yeah, so yes, this is what I'm expecting actually in this market. So wait and watch is what we will do here. And yes, let us see if we can make some money from here. Talking about the gold, it is again pure technicals. The price is still within the rising channel, but if today's candle for some reason is able to break below this channel's rising line, support line, and yeah, even then it will be in a dilemma, because even if it closes lower, we want to see the lower prices, but then the 1795 region is another good area of support. So to sell this market, we need a close below 1795 region, and if you are looking for a buying opportunity, then maybe 1795 may offer you a buying opportunity, or maybe a very good buying opportunity may be given by 1756 levels, where I'm thinking that the price will go very soon. Okay, just my own observations here. But if you see this triangle being formed on the bigger time frame, then you might be thinking that the price is going to go down to test these levels again. Okay, these rising long line again, maybe just to keep I'm just keeping an eye on this gold also. I'm not trading gold right now, because it is in middle of nowhere. Like, this is the resistance, this is the support. The resistance is at 1916 levels, support is at around 1679. In between, long or short gold, no, I don't think so it is a good idea, because you don't have good risk to reward ratio. That is the first thing that you have to think about before you enter a trade, because in the long run only this risk management will keep you floating. Okay, no trade in the gold. CHF okay, after breaking higher than the previous recent highs, price took support at 120.54 and is now ready to breach 121.16 region, which is just 12 pips away from it. I think it will be able to manage close higher than this today, or maybe next week somehow, and then 122.53 will be exposed in this market. Okay, Euro New Zealand is my personal favorite now. You remember I was talking about the scalping. I have opened up a this chart only just to give you an example. Like yesterday euro was very weak and we were already aware that New Zealand dollar is very strong. So when you see that 8 period moving average going away from the 34 period moving average on 1 hour chart, you know that the trend is developing. Okay, when it happens, you look for the price to go away and then come back again into this region. When it happens, if you see an hourly candle closing below 8 period moving average again, and it is also closing below the body of the previous candle, it is a signal for you to sell with a small stop loss above the recent high, which will be here. In this case it will be here. This will be your stop loss, this will be your sell. In this case you don't know where is the next support, so your stop loss is 58 points. So what you will be targeting? 58, you will multiply it by 3, that is 174 points. So this will be your approximate target, 1.6762, which is already achieved. So this is how you have to do the scalping as per the strategy that I had mentioned you earlier. Same happens in the buy. When the price 8 periods moving average, the price is, see, crosses above 34 EMA, comes back again to 8 periods moving average. Now why we did not buy here? Because it did not close higher than the open of this candle. But here this candle is green, it has closed higher than the open of the previous candle, it has closed higher than the 8 periods moving average, and now we will open a trade here and keep a stop loss here, and will aim for what, how many pips? That will be decided by the market's open price and our stop loss price, which will be approximately 23 to 25 pips. So we will be asking from market 100 points in this one. We will exit at around 1.6983 levels. Although the market moved higher, we don't care. We will only target 1:3 risk to reward ratio. And in case we see that the price in the process is making a higher low on the 1 hour chart here and has failed to achieve our target yet, we will move the stop loss to the next low that price has made. I hope you got the idea. If not, I will explain it again. Say if this was not the candles that the price has made, if the price would have made candles like this, okay, in that case this low would have been our next stop loss. We will move our stop loss from here to here. In that case our buy position was opened here. Even if the market reverses its direction and hits our stop loss, we will still be making this different as the profit. This is called trailing of stop loss as per the recent lows or as per the fresh supports or resistances. I hope you got the idea now. All right, guys, so this is all that I had in my plate today for you guys. If you have any questions, I am ready to answer you in the chat. You can write your questions, or is there any specific pair that you want me to have a look into? Please let me know. To make this session more interactive, I will again suggest you or request you to share it with your friends. It is not for the publicity of the channel or for something. This is because if I am taking time for, uh, time and resources we are utilizing, I want maximum people to get benefit from this. This is just my humble request to you, that you can share it with your friends. If you think that whatever I am teaching here or whatever I am discussing or trying to tell you is legitimate, please let your friends also know about it so that they can also benefit from it. I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest, and just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital. Sometimes you have this urge to put more money on the line in order to get more returns. No, my friend, please don't do it. You will just blow your account. Don't do that. You should not risk more than 1% of your capital on a single trade. Okay, you can take 1 or 2 or 3 trades maybe maximum, but don't risk more than 1% on one trade, thinking that okay, this will be my holy grail, and from this trade I will be rich. No, don't do that. Okay. With this note, I shall end this webinar. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section. I will try to implement if there is any suggestion, and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Also, you can join the Dukas Copy Forex community. There are many tools for the traders and many other people who are traders like me and you, and where there is many things also for the forex traders, like tools like position sizing tool is also there, and there are live charts also there. There is JForex, the platform that I use. You can download this. This is a great tool for charting actually, and so many things in this charting tool. In the last, I want you to have a very profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.